Our journey continues from Greylingstad to the charming historical village of Vaal, nestled in the southeastern Mpumalanga region of South Africa, between Greylingstad and Standerton. We stumbled upon a captivating attraction called the Whisky Monument on our GPS, which led us to take an unexpected detour from the main road. Here, during the English Boer War on the 29th of December 1900, the Den Heever brothers, Gert and Jack, thought they could disrupt the English war effort by derailing a troop train. To their surprise and the delight of the Boers, the train they derailed was in fact carrying whisky, beer, champagne and delicacies for the New Year's celebration for the English troops. A sudden truce was declared, prompting the soldiers from both sides to start an extravagant celebration that lasted for 2 days. However, the Boers resumed their hostile actions, but not before seizing an additional 5 wagons filled with plundered spoils of war. It's no surprise that they referred to it as the Gentleman's War. Val Historical Village, where time stands still with a rich history, provides tranquility to both residents and visitors. As you step into the village, it's impossible to overlook the sight of shoes hanging from the overhead wires. This unique practice has been followed for ages to commemorate special events like birthdays and weddings. Smith Street is lined with various establishments, including the hotel, museum, small shop, restaurant, church, Smith Cemetery, sports grounds, and the police station further down, which has more police officers than there are village residents. On the opposite side, the former post office, which has been converted into accommodation, the train station and platform, and the old grain silo, with the new towering over the old. The origins began when Joseph Smith married Elizabeth Kerslake in 1870 and established a farm at Ouderhoutspraat on the banks of the Waterfowl River. His two sons, Arthur and Alfred Smith, also later farmed in this area, as did his stepson. The post office was established in 1888 and made of wood and iron. Recognizing an opportunity, Joseph, an entrepreneur, made the entrepreneurial decision to construct an inn along the stagecoach route. This inn offered lodging for tired travelers going between the goldfields of the Lowveld and Johannesburg. The original structure made of mud walls was completed in 1896. As Paul Kruger and the South African Railways developed their network, Joseph Smith was offered a significantly greater price for a plot of land on which to erect a train station. The Transvaal-Natal railway line was officially opened in 1896, and the village ceremoniously celebrated its new station. Businesses sprouted as the village grew. A general merchant, hotel, the blacksmith shop of Horace Fry, and the mill belonging to Mr. Ambrosius opened their doors. The police station was built in 1898, and in 1910, Barclays Bank. The Anglo-Boer War began in 1899, disrupting the peace in the village. Although no significant engagements were fought nearby, there were frequent skirmishes as Lord Roberts dispatched troops east from the then-occupied Pretoria to join Kitchener's army as it approached Natal. When the British troops arrived, the once peacefully coexisting community found itself at odds with one another. Despite his friendly connections with both the British and the Afrikaners, Joseph Smith decided to stay neutral, resulting in his deportation throughout the conflict. In his absence, Elizabeth Smith, his wife, stayed behind and was responsible for running both the farm and the hotel. It was quite normal for her to sit on her front porch, sipping tea with her Afrikaans friends as she served refreshments to English soldiers in the galley. While some Afrikaners, referred to as joiners, supported the British, this created animosity and division among their fellow Afrikaners. Many saw their homes and farms destroyed and their livestock slaughtered or seized. Joiners who had sided with the British after the war quickly embraced Jan Smuts' forgive and forget doctrine after the armistice. In 1913, the village made news once more when Mahatma Gandhi was detained and spent a night in the local jail during his peace march from Durban to Johannesburg. A local farmer commented that the Indian in a diaper was a nuisance and created a lot of problems for the authorities. Latib Janur, the grandmother of the local general dealer, prepared vegetarian Indian cuisine for Mr. Gandhi while he was incarcerated. Helen Lawrence designed the Church of St. Francis of Assisi in 1963 after the St. George Church in White River, and it was completed in January 1965. Sadly, lightning struck the church in 1970, causing significant damage, and it was restored in 1971. The hotel was purchased at auction on July 6, 1994, by the current owners, Andre and Rita Brits. Rita's family has lived in the area for 8 generations and married at the local church in 1982. Today, the hotel has been restored to its former magnificence and boasts 12 rooms, 2 cottages, and a backpacker hostel, as well as a cozy private pub, enormous fireplaces, and spacious, entertaining areas for functions, conferences, weddings, and all celebrations of life. We hope you enjoyed this video and found it informative and entertaining. Please like, subscribe to, and share our videos. Your support means the world to us, and it allows us to continue creating valuable content for you.